What's up, brothers? I just got in the car. I'm heading home from the gym, and I wanted to talk to you about something that I saw. It was pretty amazing, and it kind of spoke to me. So when I walked into the gym, there was a dad and a son, and the dad was working out, and the son was standing there. He had his arms crossed, and he just didn't seem very interested. Didn't seem like he wanted to be there at all. Sorry, I accidentally hit Siri in the middle of that recording. Where was I? He was standing there. He had his arms crossed. He didn't really seem like he was interested, like he wanted to be there. They sat down on the chest press machine, and the dad showed him how to use it. He sat down, he started pushing, he showed him what to do, set the weight for him. He helped pull it down because the little boy was too short to reach it, and he adjusted it for him, set him down, got him going, and little boy did what his dad told him to. Then he got up, then they moved to the next machine. They were doing the leg press, and he sat down, showed him how to do the leg press. The little boy stood there with his arms closed, and when it came his turn, he sat down and he did it. And after about the third machine, the dad noticed that he had his arms crossed every time, and he kind of had a scowl on his face, and he didn't look like he was wanting to be there. And he said, "Son, why are we here?" And the little boy goes, "To work out." He goes, "No, why are we here?" And the little boy thought about it for a second, and he said, "It's because I failed that test yesterday, isn't it?" And the dad said, "What do you think would have happened if you didn't fail the test? Where would you be right now?" Little boy said, "At home playing video games." And the dad said, "No, you'd be right where you're standing. You'd be right here in this gym." He said, "I'm not here to punish you. I'm not here punishing you for what you did wrong. That's not the purpose of the gym. The gym is not a punishment. Working out is not a punishment. Too many people think it is a punishment for I'm fat, I overate, I did too much." Well, it's the work. It's not the punishment, it's the work. The punishment is bad health. The punishment is being in too large of clothing. The punishment is not being able to buckle the seatbelt on an airplane. The punishment is that. That's the punishment. That's not the gym, and working out is not the punishment. Dieting is not the punishment. Changing your food habits is not the punishment. Those are things that you do to become better and to become stronger and to live a longer life. It's not a punishment to go to the gym. It is a thing you choose to do to push through the pain and push through that so that you can reach the other side, so that you can get to the other side of the process and become stronger on the other side. The punishment is the stuff we do to ourselves. The punishment is the things I mentioned a while ago. The bad health, the overweight, the low blood sugar, the high cholesterol. That is the punishment. It's not the gym. See, our attitude determines where we go. Our attitude, let me get the camera situated here. Our attitude determines our altitude. I've heard that said before. Our attitude determines our altitude. And if you go to the gym every day, and I know I used to do this, you'd go to the gym going, "I'm overweight, I've got to come in here and I've got to do this." Well, that may work for a few days, but most people do not do well under punishment. Punishment is not what motivates people. People are not motivated by punishment. And they're not really motivated by pain either, except if you can switch your mindset, except if you can switch that and realize that pain is part of the process. Pain is part of the process to reach the promise. The promise is on the other side of the pain. And if you can embrace the process, embrace the pain, and push through it, and get to the other side and embrace it and look forward to that every day. I get up and I look forward to going to the gym. Why? Not because I want to feel the pain, not because I want the soreness in my arms, but because I know that soreness means I'm growing. That soreness means that I've done something, I've accomplished something. If you can push through that pain in that process, you'll reap the promise, which is on the other side of that. And the second thing I want to mention about that is the dad was training the son. The dad had taken the son in there and was trying to show him the gym is not something to be afraid of. It's not something that you want to look at as a punishment, but it's also not something that you want to be afraid of. I know that until I was probably, I'm not exactly sure the age, but I want to say in my 20s somewhere. Somewhere in my 20s was the first time that I actually set foot in a gym. And the reason I set foot in the gym was because of what I'd said earlier. I was overweight and I didn't feel good, and I thought I've got to go punish myself in order to look better. But the reason that I never went into the gym, the reason that I never went in and did that was I was afraid of it. I was afraid of embarrassment. I was afraid of going in there and doing something wrong and looking a fool. And, you know, that is something that I still face. There are still some things in the gym that I don't know how to do. There's still some things I'm sure I'm doing wrong. If somebody was to come watch me in the gym, I can guarantee you I'm almost doing something wrong. But it's not about that. No one else there in the gym wants to be judged. No one there is sitting there going, hey, I want to be better than, hey, I want to go to the gym just to make fun of fat people. Well, there might be somebody that goes in there and does that, but that person's a prick. That's not why people go to the gym. They go to the gym to better themselves. And when you get that mindset that I'm going to go to the gym to make myself better, not to punish myself, but to go in and make myself better, then it will click. Then it will go. We know, we have the knowledge, we have the information that we've got to go to the gym, we've got to work out, we've got to eat healthier, we've got to do this, we've got to do that. We have that information and it's in our heads. We've heard it, it's information that's just sitting there irrelevant. But until you get the revelation being, if you can embrace this, if you can embrace the pain and realize that pain is part of the process to reach the promise, if you can grab that, if you can hold on to that, if you can understand that and embrace it and make that who you are. You know, every time I feel pain, now there's good pain and there's bad pain. There's bad pain like, crap, I've done something wrong and I'm in pain for that. But that pain can still be part of the process. That pain can still, if you embrace it and don't let it get you down, and hey, you know what? You know, I broke my arm and I'm in a lot of pain because I did this and this was stupid. I shouldn't have done this. Hey, I said this to that person and they wounded me and I broke that relationship. I shouldn't have done that. Now you are empowered because you know what you did. You know what the thing that you did wrong was, and you can learn from that. So that pain, turn that into the process. Turn that pain into a process. How am I gonna process this pain? How am I gonna process what I'm going through right now? Be it at the gym, be it a broken heart, be it laid off, be it a DUI, be it a broken bone, be it a sickness. How am I going to take this pain, convert it, and process it? Process it. Learn from it. Know what to do differently. Know what to say differently. Know how to act differently. And know how to think differently. Once I take that and I can form that and I can get through that, on the other side, I'll reach that promise. Hey guys, I want to thank you for this time today. I got to head home, take a shower. I got things to do and places to go and people to see. And, but I wanted to take the time to talk to you and share with you this insight that I saw today at the gym. So 2 things: embrace the pain, turn it into a process, and reap the promise. And 2, the thing I didn't mention very much, but I want to talk about was train. Show someone else what you've gone through. If you see somebody that's afraid to go to the gym, if you see somebody that's afraid to walk through that process, help them. Talk them through it. Let them do it on their own. That dad let the kid do it on his own. But he still got him over a fear that he could have had one day, like I had. A fear of the gym. A fear of, am I doing this wrong? You know what? Whether that dad taught that kid how to do it right or wrong, doesn't matter. That kid is going to go into the gym the next time, the first time he's on his own, with confidence. Confidence that his dad showed him what to do. His brother, somebody showed him what to do. So, brothers, show someone else what to do. Help them, guide them, lead them on the next step. Lead them into their next step, into becoming the king that they're meant to be. I love you, brothers. See you next time.